Hey, we back to back, man. We back to back. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell. Don't worry about the fanboys and the hate that's gonna be coming today. Um, they just hate the truth, you know. So they turn truth and make it hate. We tell too much truth over here, so they call us haters. So, like I said before, we the best haters on YouTube. You know, Vada or nada, that's what we bang. You know, if you're not being Vada tested, I don't fuck with you. Fuck out of here. No reason for these superior professional athletes to be ducking random blood and urine testing all year round, 365. No reason. So we Vada or nada. Um, for all you fucking defenders, stop with the fucking nut hugging. Stop nut hugging, man. You niggas keep exposing yourself out here, showing how moist y'all are. You know, we're gonna talk about fanboys today, how they losing power, and the fanboys are savage. This is why they gravitate to another savage. Savages gravitate to savages. You know, um, that's the thing about it. You know, people can tell me a lot by who they support. Real shit. Who people support tells me a lot about them. Who they defend tells me a lot about them. We got a lot of people out here that is either not saying anything or defending the situation with Earl Spence, you know. And I know real hardcore Errol Spence fans that's not defending this shit. And then there's some other ones, fanboys. Like we really seeing who the fanboys are now. Like I thought we knew who the fanboys was before. Well, now we really know who the fanboys are because the people that's defending the actions of Errol Spence, when there's evidence, proof, video, tweets, everything you can think of to back up what we're saying about this guy having an alcohol problem or uh, just needing to change up some things. Even when they have all of these factors in place, they still want to defend the guy and call us haters. Y'all see how that go? Salute to everybody coming in. Subscribe, hit the bell if you're new. Once again, truth is the new hate. We the best haters on YouTube. Stop nut hugging, niggas. Stop all the nut hugging. And this is rated R for real boxing talk and just real talk, period. It's gonna be some cussing and shit, so there's a heads up right there. Hey, big salute to everybody in the UGC clique, man. Y'all go to the homepage and go to the channels tab. You'll see the title UGC clique and the roster of all my brothers listed there. Go subscribe to them and hit the bell. But shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Justin Trouble's in here. Chin Smoke, what's good? Saul, what's going on, bro? Tim Dub, back in the house. Hey, let me make sure. All right, I need to go to YouTube because I got to make sure Tim has a wrench. I've been seeing you come back on the last few live streams, so I got to make sure you wrenched up. Hey Tim, I'm using the duck yard screen. So let me know right now. Do you got a wrench or no? And if not, I'll go to the other screen and wrench you up. We're gonna talk about the savages, man, today. Let's talk about the savages. You know, niggas, everybody want to be a savage. You know, that's the first thing that they what you call it, their savior said when he got out. When he rose resurrected, right? When Smith resurrected, the first words he said was I'm a savage. No broken bones, I'm a savage. So A lot of y'all got ignited by that, and some of us was disgusted by it. You know, that's just like if somebody, I mean, you commit a crime, like bro, you do something illegal, you do something that's just reckless and dumb. That's just like me go outside, throw a brick through somebody's window, right? I fuck up somebody's shit, right? I do something stupid. And then, after that, like I fucking fuck up my finger throwing the brick and shit. And after it ain't as bad as I thought. And I could just tell niggas I'm a savage. But I threw a brick through a window. Like nobody give a fuck about how savage you think you is, nigga. You just did something stupid. Micah Charles said Spence was probably drunk. What you mean probably drunk? Uh, he was definitely driving while intoxicated. If you're talking about the car accident. Oh, you mean when he did the post? He might was drunk when he said I'm a savage. He was probably back at the club. And this is how we gonna really see who the fanboys are. Like for sure, for sure. If he back in the club popping bottles after all of this shit, the ones that still rocking with him, supporting him after that, you already know them is the fanboys. Them is the fanboys. You know. Now I get it. I can understand somebody liking being a fan of a fighter because of what he does in the ring. Because there's some fucked up shit that a lot of fighters I used to do outside the ring that I dislike. But I was still a fan of how they fought in that ring. You know, I'll admit that. Like Floyd and done some dumbass shit outside the ring. I don't really like Floyd, but I'm a hell of a fan of his in the boxing ring though. That nigga's a beast in the ring. But I'm not gonna be out here defending the dumb shit he do outside the ring. That's what I see a lot of y'all do. Y'all put yourself on the front line for Errol Spence for the dumbest shit. For the dumbest shit. You know. I can see if it was something, a situation like he was injustice being done to him. Then that's a time to speak up for Errol. Like, we supposed to stick together. It's our people, whoop de whoop. But if your people is clearly fucking up, they making mistakes, they embarrassing themselves, they embarrassing you. Like he's embarrassment right now. And he needs to know, like, bro, you embarrassing yourself, you embarrassing everybody. You're embarrassing PBC. You're embarrassing Dallas. Somebody needs to tell him this. He is. You should not be on the headline for the DWI, fam. You should not be in the news for that. You just unified. You know. But it just shows you where some people at mentally. Me, I would have been at home with the kids, my wife, and we would have been somewhere just relaxing, enjoying the success, the accomplishment. Glad I survived, nigga. Went through a fucking war. You know. It's what it is, man. But they're gonna say that this is hate right here. They're gonna say this is hating for merely criticizing the stupidity of this young man. You know. But you know, you're only gonna make yourself look bad if you continue to defend the dumb shit. I'm just telling you. You know, I'm hearing it's looking really, really bad for some individuals out here. Some of these groups, I heard they falling apart. And I mean, you cannot build a house on lies, man. You can't. It ain't gonna be solid. If your shit is built up on a whole bunch of lying ass shit, it's not gonna be a solid foundation, bro. That shit'll crumble. Truth is the new hate. Shout out to everybody who rocks with UGC though. Shout out to my right hand man. Shout out to Unbiased Boxing Talk in the building. Unbiased says they out here saying Spence ain't write that tweet. I mean, well, who did it? Like for real. When I first seen the tweet, I'm like, this can't be Errol. This can't be Errol doing this, bro. This got to be somebody else. That was my first thing that came to my mind. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, man, come on. Errol can't be this dumb to put this tweet out after all of this. That's why I'm like, I just want to see an interview. See the nigga after the accident. Let's see the scars. Let's see your new grill. Let's see you. Let's see you and hear from you. Was that your tweet? Talk about the accident. Like, is this what they expect? Like, niggas is not going to want to hear his story on how this shit happened? How you flew out of a motherfucking Ferrari? Y'all know we have caught this nigga in many lies. Many. So if this is real, this shit should just come out. Your story should be good. We should see evidence of your damage. It's always this exclusive privacy with Earl Spence when it comes to breaking news and releasing certain shit. Y'all know what it is. The ones that's dealing with this realist boxing talk and the real boxing fans know what it is. They is super mysterious with this nigga Errol Spence. All kind of tactics, misdirection. Put your focus over here. Oh shit, the fuck. Oh yeah, what's this nigga Errol doing? What you doing, nigga? Oh, you over there. You still doing that, huh? We is not taking our foot off the gas, bro. We not. You know, the nigga. If y'all was listening to us before, he wouldn't even be in this situation. But y'all encouraged the shit. Y'all called us haters and encouraged this nigga's behavior. Oh man. Look. Let me just tap this message, okay? This is the prime. Now, the mere fact I got this title, right? I got fanboys. This is the one that shows up. He's been coming to the last few live streams to defend Errol Spence. And yesterday he tried to defend Errol Spence. After all this stuff this Errol Spence has done. With everything that has come out. This guy thinks that he don't need to take no time off since he was in a serious accident. He need to just jump right back in there. He don't care about the safety and health of Errol Spence. He didn't care that he was drinking. Right? He don't care that he was injured. And he don't care about the nigga to take time off and do what's necessary. He just want to see the nigga get in there and be man down so he can talk some shit on the internet. You know? Internet nigga right here. Then every time he get on live, he fold. There's the link. There's the link. I ain't never needed help. What you talking about? You know? Niggas fuck with me because they real niggas like me. I ain't never needed help. What you talking about? Check my resume. You know? Niggas fuck with me. And so I fuck with them. There's the link, bro. I gotta go. Well, head up with an ATL, nigga. Let's get it. You know, Cali versus ATL. Shout out to you. Let's go. Fanboy number one. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Let me say this, man. You taking the word savage and just running with shit, just to satisfy your own narrative. That you can't take savage and make no other shit look bad by saying I'm a savage. Basically, he said I'm a savage mean he was in the wreck and got there. He came out unscathed. I'm a savage. That mean, hey, I'm built to last. That ain't got nothing to do with shitting on the fans and being got that arrogant or none of that, man. Know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so do you know what the okay, first off, on the savage shit, do you know what the fuck savage mean? And then
Yeah, I
secondly,
know what's
okay, and then secondly, after everything that we know about Errol Smith, you think that that's the first thing that should come out of his mouth is to brag about himself after doing something reckless like that. That's the time to brag about how savage you are. Great,
but
no
the thing
broken
about
bones on
he
the savage. Hey, how about this? Fans, fight fans, I'm all right. I appreciate all the support and love. I'm gonna be back 100%. Something like that.
okay.
That's more politically correct. Like that's more acceptable than no broken bones. I'm a savage.
Okay, so you rather for him to say that first, then come
Yeah,
back and say I'm a savage? Or you
no.
rather for
I
him to
mean,
say that first?
savage don't have savage should not even be in his motherfucking vocabulary right now.
Man,
Being
bro,
a
the
savage
thing
is what got him fucking flipped over and out of a car allegedly.
right, savage. He's saying I'm a savage, meaning, man, hey, I survived it, man. Hey, I'm a beast. That's just like saying I'm a savage in the ring after you don't knock somebody out, but I'm a savage. It's
You
the
know what he
same
should
thing.
say? You know what he should say is what he should say is what a lot of other people are saying is, man, I got lucky. You know, God spared me, or if you're a religious person, God spared me, man. You know, I got another chance. I gotta change some stuff. You know, I fucked up. I made some mistakes. You know, I was young and dumb, but I'm gonna get it together.
Right,
He would
right.
gain more fans from that shit, other than saying no broken bones. I'm a savage. Like, huh?
that's the thing. And he's still, like I say, like you said, and I agree. He's young and dumb. He'll realize once he get over there, you know what? I shouldn't have said that in the beginning. You know, he still spent 28,
But
29 years old, man.
listen, bro,
So
listen. You said a lot of y'all throwing this age around, right? We understand it's a maturity thing. The nigga's not mature. So the point is, when is he going to mature? He's at the
when you get
motherfucking
okay,
club. Hold on. He's at the club drinking after a 12-round war with Sean Porter, right? From what I heard, every night since the fight. If you do your fucking research, you will understand that alcohol and brain trauma is a no-no. You would know that, but you a fanboy, so you don't fucking look deep like that. I look at that
I'm
shit.
man, man,
On top of that, hold on. On top of that, he got in the motherfucking wreck where apparently he was thrown from his vehicle. That's more brain trauma. They said he broke his teeth, right? And he had face lacerations. You know what's beneath the face? The brain, nigga. The brain. So you encouraging this nigga to, he all right. It's just accident. He a savage. He'll be back. Nigga, you don't even know the fucking mental health of Aerosmith right now. You don't even care about it.
and you don't either.
Your ego,
You
all
don't
these
either.
fanboy niggas, hold up. All these fanboy niggas' egos and your ego is all y'all care about. If Errol Spence win, y'all niggas just want to rah talk y'all shit on the internet. Fuck that. Fuck all that, nigga. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about Errol Spence.
I give a fuck about it, and clearly you do too. Just know what, me, you, and a lot of other folks, we think highly of Spence. That's what I'm saying. I know you do too. But the thing about it, I'm not no doctor, so I don't really know all the medical terms. But if the doctor releases him, it's safe to say if the doctor releases him from the hospital, that means he 50 or 70% clear to go back to fight. If something wrong with you, your brain or whatever, your brain was damaged, tissue or anything, the doctor want to release you from the hospital. That's what I'm saying. They can't do that. So apparently the doctor knew, like, you know what? Okay, he had surgery, dental, you know, got probably stitches or something on his face, whatever. Okay, but in the other aspect of his brain or something like that, the doctor want to release you from the hospital. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you. Well, shout out to a J Dub. Another J Dub in the chat says Spencer's a good kid, but he trying to please the wrong people, and it's fucking him up. 100% agree with you on that. Um, and I just feel like Fanboys only want to focus on the good shit Earl's doing, but don't want to acknowledge the bad shit, and give him constructive criticism. That don't mean that you're not a fan of the nigga when you criticizing him. Y'all got to get that understood. You guys get
But
all moist and sensitive and shit when a nigga start criticizing him and acting like we saying something bad. No, we just talking about what's real. We talking about
and that's
what's real.
that's fine and that's cool. But the thing about it, if okay, Spence just beat Porter, beat him, got the title. Okay, I'm celebrating. So you telling me it's something wrong with him celebrating the night after he, accomplished a goal that he set for himself. So it ain't nothing wrong with it ain't nothing wrong with having
But you
fun. But
talked
I
about,
think he went too far. I agree. I think he went too far. But like I say, he was drinking, but he was riding a Ferrari. He probably was speed. Ain't no telling. But the thing about it, cars just don't just float up in the air, turn and flip over. He could have done dodged something in the road or in the damn thing. He was going and flipped over, hit something, anything. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what just because he was drinking, that don't mean he
bro.
was an accident.
Listen, bro. He got charged with a DWI. Do you not understand what that
Right,
means?
right. Driving while intoxicated. Right,
Then what are you
right.
talking
He's
about,
fine.
bro? You trying to throw other factors in there, and it's irrelevant to it. The nigga was intoxicated. Period. So everybody like yourself and other people that was trying to act like we was hating, flaming him for being always intoxicated, all these different times. Other people saying like, he got a drinking problem. Now this shit happens and blows up in all the fanboys' face, and y'all niggas still mad at us instead of being like, yo, man, you should be doing a video of your own. Like, yo, man, I'm concerned about Errol Spence. I want him to still be, man down, strap season, all that, but he might not even make it to that or be that no more if he don't put that drink
Oh,
down
right,
some. Because
right,
nigga,
and that's
he almost died. Negro, what you talking about?
right. Okay, but okay, he almost died that time, but he didn't. He didn't. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep trying to make it seem like y'all keep trying to make more out of some shit that what didn't happen. Okay, he flipped the car. It was fucked up. It was a life and death situation, but he survived. I'm a savage. I survived this right here. That's all he said. I survived this. I'm a savage.
Hey, real
That's
quick.
true.
Hold on, real quick. Hopefully it don't mess up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 40.
Oh my God. You gotta
I'm
be
40.
kidding me.
I was 29 before. That's what I'm saying. I'm going by I
You
think
nigga,
you were
hey,
29
nigga, you,
before.
you you still 29. You still
Nah,
29.
I'm 40. No, I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
I've been down that road plenty of times. You can believe that shit. But I'm saying this gonna harm us down
At
though.
40, you
And I'm
should be
disappointed.
blaming this
Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm disappointed like a motherfucker. I'm disappointed, but we go through shit, you know, and whatever what don't kill you make you stronger. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man. So, hey, let me ask you a question. If this nigga continues to drink, are you gonna be okay with it? If he's still popping bottles and
Nah,
throwing ones in the
nah,
club and shit?
nah, hell no. Hell no. You can't just
Oh,
continue to do it. I ain't saying you anybody can in after you could drink social. You could drink social. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. It out of camp. Spence don't do none of that when he in camp. Now when you out of camp, why you think he blow up in weight? He eat what he want, but
but
he
you
still
you you
he's
saying
still
you saying
disciplined,
that like it's like that's cool. Like that's still not cool, bro. Because he got to cut
bro.
weight. He got to deal with alcohol and all that shit in the midst of trying to get prepared for a fight. You saying when he out of camp, he can just drink. He can, socially,
No,
bro.
I'm saying socialism. I'm saying he could do it. Man, I'm telling you something. What you think Mayweather was doing when he was at 130, 135? He partied all day. He partied all the time around that era right there. When he
Who?
got older, that's when Mayweather. When he was
Mayweather
at
never drank
130,
though. He never drank alcohol. He never drank alcohol, bro. Damn, you a
so you
casual.
saying Mayweather?
He ain't never drank alcohol.
Man, Mayweather partied like a motherfucker when he was young, man.
Party dog, but
You don't
he
think
never drank
Mayweather?
alcohol. He
How you
this,
know he never drunk alcohol?
y'all said Mayweather drank water at parties. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nigga, you had Mayweather mixed up. He would fucking buy a club out and shit and have his homies get drunk, but he just be up. You notice he be training at 3 in the morning. They drunk as fuck, hanging out with him. Like, damn, this nigga got us up and shit, and we all fucked up on Ciroc, and he over here training. He ain't never drunk
Well,
alcohol with them niggas.
j-
But
well,
Arrow,
well, well, nigga,
okay to Arrow for Arrow to do it though.
no, it ain't okay for none of them niggas to do it. But
Just said that
Roy
he can
Jones
do it.
Roy Jones just do the same shit. I ain't, but let me explain. I'm not justifying him drinking and trying to fight, cut weight, doing all that shit. I'm I'm not condoning that shit. I'm saying that you can drink here and there out of camp. It ain't gonna hurt, it ain't gonna harm nothing for him to drink here and there out of camp. But like I say, once you get back in camp 8 weeks, 10 weeks in training, cut that shit out. Why you think the same thing? Smith's been doing that for the longest since the beginning, since his professional career. He blow up in weight after camp, get up to 170, 80 pounds. You know, that's what they do. Everybody do that. Charlo's brothers them do that. They do. Everybody do that
He
same old
said, so everybody do that. You just said the
man.
Charlo. Who else? Who else?
Man, all them niggas do that shit, man.
Who?
Some niggas don't go to the extreme what Smith been doing. He been on, so I'm kind of
Oh,
disappointed.
so Arrow been going to the extreme then.
Yeah, you shit clearly. Still in goddamn flipping cars and shit though. I hate this shit. I hate that shit happen, but I'm glad he
So I'm
survived.
justified in the flame.
What you mean?
I'm justified in flaming Errol Spence. You just said he went to the extreme with the alcohol. That don't deserve flame?
Yeah,
No.
he and down, man. So I'm
Yeah,
not finna agree with you. I agree with you.
I
It's
know.
okay
You
for me
want
to
to agree
agree and
because you're on
disagree.
that other side, bro. That's it. That's all it is. We can be right, and you niggas just because you on the other side, you just want to fucking just disagree and get in the
No,
chat and jump on
no. If you
just to get
if you
body,
if you if you say some shit, I'm agree. True. I'm agree with it. I'm not just
nigga.
no goddamn just a fan of anything he fucking do is right. I'm gonna be right with you. Right. If it's wrong, it's gonna be right for me. No, it don't work like that. At the end of the day, I'm a boxer.
Man, they say your new name is Jamal Rome. So yeah, there it is. Whoop, that is. Michael Charles says, dude shouldn't drink at all 1 week to recover. Then you start training. Hey, look, I tell you like this: his opponent that he just fought, Sean Porter, ain't been drinking. Guess what he doing right now? He ain't recovering in the hospital. That nigga training, bro. He training right now. See, difference. A nigga who drink alcohol and party, and a nigga who really don't. He just stack his bread up, stay focused on the next bag and the next work. While Arrow over here focused on ass, holding a bunch of stacks of ones, drunk as fuck, and dipping out in the Ferrari, homie. You know what I'm saying? With cross country shoes on and shit. So, fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if a nigga like the shit or not. I'm going to flame what I flame, nigga. Arrow deserve every flame that he getting because niggas like y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. This is about y'all's ego and shit. That's why I just look at y'all like, bro, whatever, man. Whatever. Y'all in it for y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck about Errol Spence. That nigga, if that nigga had never came out of the damn accident, y'all wouldn't give a fuck. Y'all niggas wouldn't give a fuck. Y'all would be mad because y'all money would slow down. That's how y'all be mad. And y'all fucking community and shit. But other than that, y'all don't give a fuck about the nigga. You don't. Tommy Temper says, drunk driving, ask the caller if that deserves flame. I mean, come on, man. People have lost their lives to people driving drunk. It ain't just about Errol Spence. That's why I said I flamed the comment because it ain't just about you, bro. Like he just only thinking about himself. That's the problem. So I don't give a fuck if a nigga 29 or 40. Niggas is immature, you just immature. You just immature. Hit the like button. Good morning to everybody. Y'all know how it is. This nigga Jamal is talking shit in the chat like, yeah, see if you can go head up by yourself. Fuck you talking about, bro? Fuck is you talking about? You just wanted to show your car off in your tennis shoes. Samuel Shaw says, people, this is a prime example of a hood education. Please read some books and learn there's more to life than being a nigga like this. This man didn't even know Floyd didn't drink. This dude he didn't even know that alcohol prevents healing when you have brain trauma. A lot of shit this nigga don't know, and he be trying to get up here and defend some shit. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Golly, at least put some bullets in the fucking clip. God damn it. Bring something. Micah says that's why Spence can only beat him with low blows and corrupt judges. Oh man. Come on, Jamal. It's getting rough out here. Yeah, man. You out of here. You're not gonna just sit on the motherfucking line. We'll put you in the background. You ain't got nothing to say. You just getting bodied. You just get bodied. We got to move on, sir. Spencer seriously playing with fire. You only get one life. There's no dress rehearsals. Yeah, you can't play life. Y'all got to say you can't play boxing. You can't play life. You know, everybody want to be players and pimps and all of this shit, right? So you got to go deal with that motherfucking wizard of life, nigga. You can't play life. Better take this serious. Shit, they named the goddamn star after that shit. Yeah, man, he just took this L and ran up out of here. He was just sitting in the background. I'm not gonna just let you just sit, just cozy. The fuck. You better come with throw some log in the fireplace. You're just sitting in the background for nothing. Damn, the flame is here. It says funny, but it's so damn sad to be a 40-year-old and sound like a damn idiot. Yeah, damn. Well, hey, um, like I said, man, in the title, what can you say with these fanboys, man? What can you say? Let me check the other side real quick. Hopefully, I don't lose audio. Just want to make sure. All right, cool. All right, cool. But yeah, I mean, he's a prime example of a lot of these fans that are just savage. This is why they rock with Errol Spence with that comment, because a lot of them are savage, man. This is a very revealing year, man. Very revealing. And they savage. Like they don't, they want Errol Spence to just jump. If this was a really serious accident, he took some serious, he need to take the fucking time off, man. That's my recommendation. We talked about this yesterday on a live stream. Take the time off, man. Stay out of the clubs. Put the bottles down. Hang with your wife and your daughters or your close family, whoever, man. But stay out of the damn city. Stay out of the city, bro. Just take a vacation. Sheesh, man. You got to take this shit a little more serious, bro. It's your health. We just lost Patrick Day, man. This is no game out here. Errol got to understand, like, bro, even if you get through this and you decide you want to come back in January, this was a publicity stunt and you just come back and you just want, nigga, fuck, whatever, nigga. Hey, but if you come back in January, bro, despite this accident shit, I saw the shots he took from Sean Porter. And I know that you've been drinking a lot of alcohol. Just that alone off top, let me know, bro. If you jump in there right away with a puncher, we might have to really watch you closely in that motherfucking ring. Ref, be on guard, bro. Be ready. Okay? We can't allow nothing like that to happen to Earl. Fuck what y'all talking about. When I see a nigga get hit upside their head, clean, and me doing the research on the alcohol and what it does to the brain, preventing the healing process, and you getting in there with punchers like a Danny, Keith, ref, watch this one, please. Please, get the best one you can get. So, all seriousness, when all the playing stops, y'all niggas are gonna be on that stop all the dance moves and shit if this nigga drop and don't wake up. I bet you that. I bet you all your anklets and choker chains that, you know, the nigga drop and don't wake up, all that motherfucking, Harlem shaking and partying and shit and popping bottles is gonna stop for a little bit. Trust me. You know, fucking universe got a way of showing you niggas, and niggas can pass away in the midst of this shit going on, let you know, like, you know what? If you ain't taking this shit serious, it'll be a real body bag out here. For real one. If you ain't taking it serious. So say what the fuck you want, but you ain't gonna stop that from happening if you ain't taking it serious in the ring. Talking about go ahead and pop your bottles and let him live his life. Okay, let him live his life then. For as long as it lasts. Since y'all think y'all got to figure it out with Arrow. Trav says, I banned Jamal from my channel back in 2017. He was defending Spence hardcore. Hardcore then. Same character, ain't changed. I mean, these niggas don't bother me, bro. Like, they like my children and shit. Like, hey, man, I don't understand it. I understand it where y'all at with it, but I'm like, you know what? It's time to grow up. Glow up, grow up, nigga. Huh? He said, Boxing Eagle out here lowering people's IQ. Oh, shit. God damn. I don't watch these niggas, man. Yeah, Michael, he says he need to take a leaf out of Floyd's book and stay dedicated. Absolutely. This dude, Jamal, didn't even know Floyd was not drinking at all. Like, golly, like that. And it's not really so much a knock at Spence, but it just sucks because he got the most casual niggas defending him and hyping him up and this and that. Like, come on. Y'all making it worse for the nigga. Like, let him, like, just chill. Cause y'all in the way. Y'all in the way. Y'all trying to cover up. But we already see what it is with him. We've been seeing that over here. Other niggas want to get on some new shit like, oh yeah, well, we been there. Woo woo. Man, shut up. Y'all niggas fake. Niggas was trying to flame me years ago because I was looking at Errol Spence and with constructive criticism. Like, nigga, hey, look, he gonna have to prove it to me when everybody else is talking about, oh, you a hater, nigga. He the truth. He did this. Woo, 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 woo. Right? Boo those, man down, strap season. All that cheerlead shit. That's the real cheerlead shit. And I just sat in the cut and let it and kept the same motherfucking energy all the way through. Until y'all niggas see the shit I saw now. Like, what the fuck? You denying it now, then you just, you're in the world of denial. So just keep denying then, nigga. Mad for no reason, ass niggas. So Justin Trouble says, what's the process to get a blue wrench so I can officially be down with the UGC? Stay out of trouble. Stay the fuck out of trouble. You out here acting like Errol Spence right now, you're not getting a wrench. You're not. If I find out you flip any car, it don't even have to be a Ferrari, it could be a Buick. If you flipped it, you're not getting a wrench, homie. You're not. Abaya says Jamal Wright says Spence driving drunk was okay. That lets us know everything we need to know. Yeah, man. I seen it. He moonwalk a couple times. Hey, you better learn. Right, Tim? Death does not discriminate. So right, all this old rah-rah shit with Errol Spence, it don't discriminate. So death don't matter how rich you are. I'll tell you that shit now. Don't matter how rich you are, how many anklets and choker chains, how much they cost, and the newest hair fade you got, and all of that. All that shit can look cool on the surface. Like, damn. Definitely be like, oh, that looks nice. Nigga, poof. Dust to dust, my friend. So there's rules of engagement in life. Lessons must be learned. If you're not learning it, it's just no purpose. Why are you still here, my friend? You're not here to learn no lessons. Then we just got to get you up out of here. Time to go. Nothing else. You're the distraction. Oh, you want to party? Okay, let's go to the land of the party. Land of the party ain't here like that. It's work. So, Bone Air says Spence first tweet. I lost respect for him. This man got the Moon Man avatar. Y'all remember that shit? The commercials. Shout out to Bone Air coming in. Sub if you new, bro. Hit the bell. Once again, subscribe to everybody in the UDC click. Go to the channels tab and hit the bell. Channels tab, subscribe to them and hit the bell. But yeah, we learning that. Truth is the new hate this year, man. But shout out to y'all anyway. But just one hashtag for y'all. That's it. Right there. Stop nut hugging. Yeah, man. But I think you that kid though, bro. So you got the same name as the kid that trolls. So that's really one of the reasons why you ain't got the wrench yet. Cause I'm like, man, I'm gonna be doing that funny shit. Says no flipping cars, Black Horse Promotions. The only thing I flip is these women and wait. This nigga, man, Justin. Stay your ass out of trouble, man. But oh, shout out to my brother coming in the building. What's up, Angel?
Yo, what's up, man? What's going
What's
on?
happening?
Ain't shit, chilling. What's going on? What we talking about?
Man, we talking about the fanboys today, man. Did you see the portion
Uh,
with Jamal Wright try to come on earlier?
you try to come on earlier? Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
see
he
that.
he was on for a little bit.
Oh,
He tried to talk some rah-rah shit. And he jumped on and got by.
he got that early morning body bag.
Yeah, he got that early morning casket, so it is what it is.
Shit, got cooked. Damn.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
just talking about like how the fanboys kind of just got that savage mentality. They don't really care about um the health of Errol Spence. They just want him to jump right in there. They want to defend his comment and and just it just seems like it just speaks to the lifestyle of them and wanting Errol to continue that lifestyle and not really change up. And age ain't really a factor. It's really about the maturity, man. You can be a teenager, you can have more
yeah. I mean,
confidence. He's some of these dudes out here.
I think it's a lot of it has to do with a lot of them being compartmentalized in the mind, right? Um, and that goes with selfishness, right? Like a selfish person being compartmentalized, and cut off from everybody else's world and just stuck on their world, right? They don't look at the big picture. They don't have the perspective, the visual peripheral or mental peripheral vision and foresight to see that the things they do affects other people, right? They don't know about the butterfly effect or anything like that, or the you know a boiling point or whatnot. They don't know that stuff. Um, they just view things for them, and they're just stuck on their whole world on them. So it's got to do with selfishness, self-centeredness, and it's part narcissism too. Um, I mean, if you want to get deep into it,
Yeah,
and
they
it's kind of
diagnose
it's
these niggas and shit.
yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, I'm no professional and stuff, but I read books and all that. I read a couple books, but yeah, man, they never put in facts and come from an unbiased, completely, you know, not favoring either side, just bringing in, the tools each fighter have, right? Uh, they don't do stuff like that. They don't break down a fight for the most part. They'll talk about what they talk about the fighters' money, how much they're gonna make, how much they're gonna generate, right? you know, they talk like if they have a I mean, they do have an interest in the matter because they're making money off the guy, right? I mean, yeah, that's why they do it. They make money, but in the long run, man, I mean, I don't really take anything anymore, any of those guys seriously anymore. It's just really it's laughable at this point with these dudes with with this whole thing, man. It just goes to show like you have your thinkers, and then you just have the doers, right? They just do. So they gonna do them. you
Yeah,
know what I mean? They just gonna do them, man. And if that's doing them, if they like doing them, then hey, by all means, y'all go ahead with that, man. But yeah.
yeah.
Yo, what about
Hey,
the fight tonight, man? I'm amped
well, I was
about
gonna
this
get to
fight
that
tonight,
too.
man.
I was gonna get to that too with the open topics category. But before I forget, man, I forgot I added to the title. I guess they announced it: Javante Davis versus Gamboa, and then on the undercard, and that's supposed to happen in December. So on the undercard, they're gonna have Badu Jack versus Gene Pascal.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What you think about that fight right there?
I mean, it's interesting, man. It's just I didn't think it was gonna happen, but yeah, it's happening. I mean, Gene Pascal's recent victory, right? And Badu Jack's on the downslide, so it makes it a very interesting fight, man. Pascal with his recent victory, I mean,
Yeah,
against the game opponent, uh,
I got you know
it's
I
crazy.
got to favor Badu Jack.
You
I
got a
still
favorite
would favor
Badu Jack?
Yeah, I mean, I still think that Pascal has the upset alert because it's just that
I don't
been that
know,
type
man.
of year. But I still feel like overall skills and the youth
I,
and uh I just feel like
the
Badu
last few
Jack
fight,
should win.
I think Badu Jack since the Truax fight,
Truax.
been Caleb Truax when he fought. Didn't he fight Caleb Truax?
No, he didn't fight Truax. Uh Kid Chocolate fought him. Peter Quillen fought him.
Oh yeah. Peter Quillen.
Badu Jack, remember he had the injury. He
No, he
fought
fought.
Brown and
Oh,
he
he
had the
fought.
headbutt
Oh yeah, that's
or
right.
was a punch or something. It was his head that motherfucking they said that vagina cut on his forehead.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
So that was kind of you can't really count that. It was like a bad injury, but I just felt like a healthy Bottle Jack coming in, like it should be he should win, but Pascal, you just never know. Nobody expect him to
I don't
beat
know,
Brown
man.
like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He just the last few fights for Badu Jack, especially I think after the Adonis Stevenson fight, man. That shit took a lot out of him, man. You
Ooh,
know.
Bottle Jack,
Yeah,
you
it
thought
took a
you
lot
thought
out
it
of him.
took a lot out of him in that fight?
Yeah, yeah. Since then, man.
Oh
Um,
wow,
I don't know, man. I think you know, G Pascal, man. He looks his conditioning is way better. I think, man.
yeah, they need to test that boy.
You think uh,
You know, the niggas get older and super energetic and getting these
yeah.
KOs and shit. But it's just been that type of year. He probably clean. It's just been that type of year, man, where these young dudes thinking that it's all about how they look and dance moves and ice. They just
I mean,
get iced in the
I
motherfucking
know.
ring.
Like I know the Gene Pascal's camp, his last camp with the fight. You know, he his camp was good, man. I mean, and he's he's been on a different, diet and all that, So I
Yeah,
mean, but I mean, yeah, they definitely should test him on me. But still, he putting in that work. So I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, I got it a 50-50 fight. I got a 50-50 fight. I'm thinking Gene Pascal's gonna win though.
Oh, you picking Gene?
Yeah, by split decision or UD. It'll go
Yeah,
12 rounds. It's not gonna be a knockout though. I don't think so. It'll go 12 rounds, and I think Pascal's gonna outwork him. He's just gonna wear
yeah.
him down. He's gonna wear him down, lean on him, because Badu Jack doesn't like that. He don't like get leaned on and shit, man. As long as he's like rangy, he's outside. But you know,
I
Pascal,
like
he's
that.
gonna.
I like that fight though, man. That's a good fucking fight.
It's a good fight, man. It's a good fight. That's why I was like, when you brought it up, I was like, yeah, man. I've been thinking about that fight. I'm like, and I
That
was like,
makes that it makes you want to kind of see that card,
yeah,
particularly for that co-main event right there. And then it then makes you look at the Gamboa. We just don't know what we're gonna get.
right.
This would be a step up, I think, for Tank.
Oh, that'd be a big step up for Tank. You know what I mean? Former champion. You know, Olympian. You know what I mean? Like, come
Right,
on,
right,
man.
right.
I think I think it'll go 12, and then they'll give the decision to Tank. I think it's gonna go 12 though.
Yeah.
I think you know, even people saying, Gamboa Chin, this, that, and the
Hey,
third, but
is
you gotta
who's
think,
Gamboa signed to? Who's he signed to?
I thought it was Kodo. No, not Kodo. Kodo, no, it can't be Kodo. It's not Kodo. Fuck.
If somebody know in the chat, let us know who is Gamboa signed to. I'm like, he can't
DeBella?
be
I think.
PBC, right?
Mm, I think he's out to Lou DeBella, man. No.
I don't know who he's signed to at all. So it just kind of make me wonder, like, um, why did that fight happen, and who was it? Was that a cross promotion or what? Somebody said probably Top Rank.
Top rank. Yeah, let's see it.
Well, that was a long time ago. He said since he fought Crawford. I don't know. Maybe they were both on the Top Rank at the time, but I don't know where he is now.
I want to say he's with Lou DeBella, but could be wrong.
So that's a question mark we have right there is who is Gamboa with. But I would
What
just
do you?
think like if, with a PBC event,
Yeah.
who if it goes to 12, kind of like what you said, if it goes 12, they're gonna probably just give it to Tank.
I mean, how you see the fight going?
With Gamboa,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know because I haven't seen Gamboa's last few fights. I think one of y'all said that he knocked out some guy,
Hmm.
some
Yeah, he
Hispanic guy or
did.
something,
Hmm.
and he looked pretty
And
good or whatever. But um, I don't know from what I've seen before. I just don't think that he'll be able to hang with Tank like that. But just for the mere fact of this type of year that it's been, just these guys just and I think he's about he in his 30s, like late 30s.
yeah, yeah. I think if Tank can land clean in the beginning, he'll get Gamboa out of there. But but if Tank doesn't get him out of there by the fourth, fifth round, then it looks like Tank getting frustrated because Gamboa's got some good ability in there. So and skills. I mean, if it goes past the six, I see it being a long night for Tank, man. You know,
Yeah,
I can just see it. Just Tank can't get him out of there early. Yeah, and Tank hasn't been all 12 rounds, right? Has he?
yeah, yeah,
No, he hasn't been. So he always ballooning up and down in weight like that. He's going past 7 rounds. Could be interesting. You know, never
yeah.
know. The year
Samuel
is. I mean,
says,
it's been the year of the upsets now.
yeah, it definitely is.
So I mean, hey, I'm not saying it's an upset alert, but maybe.
I mean, shoot, you almost got to count it. If it's an old nigga going in there with a guy who's young and got a lot of hype behind him, shit, look at the old nigga. Make sure. Hey, I'm be honest with y'all, man. I said this already. I'm favoring Kovalev over Canelo. I just am. I will be
Yeah,
impressed if
man.
Canelo beats Kovalev.
I'll be
That's
very
how
impressed.
that's how much I feel that the disadvantage that's how advantage that's the advantage I give over Kovalev, or that I give Kovalev over Canelo, is that you're going up to his comfortable weight.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you're gonna really have to be careful in there. You can't make no mistakes. And you gotta be
There's
careful for
no
all 12, because Kovalev proved his stamina can go the distance and he can still hurt you late with a jab.
and there's no rehydration clause, no none of that.
Nothing. Nah. This is what's
So
about TBA?
and
Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. It's your boy, Mr. 214. I'm on that bullshit again. Shout out to all my UGC partners. We are the underground
is that
community.
like
We are the
chewing?
new wave. Yeah, that's how we coming. What's popping, Angel and Black?
Chilling, bro.
Yo,
Man,
Speaking this.
bro. Sorry about my voice. Long
but I
night.
mean, yeah, man.
Uh, covering this
Like
boxing.
when they
Yo,
announced the fight,
Angel.
I was like, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, hold up real quick. What you saying out TBA?
No, I said, excuse my voice. Long night, bro. We had a boxing event last night, so my voice kind of out of there a little bit.
Oh, okay. No doubt. Salute to you, man. How was that?
Man, it was great, bro. Let me give a special shout out to Monroe, Louisiana. Um, they came down here, bro. They showed up and they showed out. Um, the
Shout
one
out to
thing
Monroe.
I like, the one thing I like about that is because they came down here to unfamiliar territory in Dallas, Texas. With the weight on their back of knowing that they had to do anything to win this fight, bro. And them boys showed up last night. So shout out to Monroe, Louisiana.
Yeah, salute to Monroe, Louisiana. Everybody that traveled that long distance, man, and actually had some success. That ain't easy to do, man. To go in house, house of territory and win anything.
You know how that go, Black. When you come to the home city, the home crowd and the judges be a little biased. But one thing I
Yeah.
got to give, one thing I got to give Dallas credit for, it wasn't no bias. The correct man won that fight.
Well, salute to Dallas judges, man. And just being real. I wish all the
I'm
boxing
gonna
would
be
keep
in
the
San
same energy,
Antonio
bro.
on November the 16th.
Okay, for sure. We'll link up.
It's a big fight down there, Black. I got the media pass if you want to go.
All right, we'll link up.
Uh,
But salute to our TBA, man. Constantly working. Um, oh, what's up, Nick Diaz? Yes, indeed.
Hey, what y'all talking about? When I came on here, I heard Angel talking about y'all talking about Kovalev and Canelo.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
Man,
got
yeah. I was
Canelo. I got Canelo winning that fight. Even with Kovalev being a bigger man, the one thing Canelo have showed me is that he has an iron chin, fam. He has. We done seen Canelo take big shots, you know, and even though Kovalev, uh, he's a good fighter, right? I think that he don't have the same power that he used to have, and I just think Canelo's going to be too quick, too explosive. Um, he's going to be throwing too many punches and combinations, and I just think, as the time go on, it's going to be an easy 12 round decision.
mm, I'll give him all the credit in the world if he do it. I will,
I mean,
because
I see it like that too. If he get past Kovalev jab,
yeah,
hell yeah, and he hurts Kovalev to the body, he gonna do that all night. But if he don't hurt Kovalev to the body, and he don't get past Kovalev's jabs, oh,
Do
it's
you
gonna be
think
a bad
Kovalev got
long
the
night for him.
power? I mean, do you think Canelo got the power to hurt Kovalev, Angel and
I
Black?
think to the body, yeah, to the body, and then weigh Kovalev down. Kovalev got a pretty pretty good chin. You know,
yeah. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots from bigger opponents, and
yeah.
and I think Canelo can hurt him if he does go to the body, but I don't know if he'll be able to be as consistent to the body as people think. He might be able to get some shots in there here and there, but
Why
I
you say
think in
Yeah,
that,
his
Black?
because He needs to get
The
around the
jab,
jab. He
the
needs to get
jab is
around
gonna
that
be so
jab to get
effective. I think
yeah.
that you gonna fucking eat jabs just trying to throw body shots, and you got a nigga who taller than you, bigger than you, and got a heavy jab. He gonna have to do something different. I don't think that the body work gonna really be there like that. He gonna have to literally try to he has to set traps, man. This is gonna be a tough fight for Canelo. That's why I say I favor Kovalev. I favor
You play
Kovalev.
for Cole?
Yep. I favor Kovalev, but if Canelo wins, I give him all the credit because I feel like he the underdog to me. You coming into that guy's
Canelo.
comfortable division.
But the thing is, Canelo can't let Kovalev be pushing him back and trying to get him against the ropes, because then that's when Kovalev will try to just out muscle him. You know what I mean? Get him against the ropes and start weighing him down and leaning on Canelo. Canelo's gonna wear out. You're gonna tire out because that's 175 pounds. That's not, you know what I mean? This is, this is light heavy. You know what I mean? So that I could see that being an issue if Canelo can't move out the way and they wrap up and Kovalev start leaning on Canelo and just wear him out. Yeah, man, it'd be bad. Canelo need to move, make sure he get good lateral movement. You know what I mean? Try to turn Kovalev maybe and get Kovalev to the body.
I
You know
don't
what,
know.
Too Black?
Avoid the jab.
You know what, Too Black and Angel? I like that Buddy McGirt is in Kovalev corner
I
too.
was about to get there, yeah.
And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. That's another thing, man.
And
Kovalev
he
got good buddy McGirt. So
Y'all
and I
remember
know
this
that
when? Do y'all remember this episode with Buddy McGirt when he ran into Earl Spence and Jermell Charlo, and he was and Earl and Jermell Charlo talking about, I bet the house that he beat Crawford. I bet the house.
who said that?
Jermell Charlo and Earl
Oh,
Spence.
okay.
But shit, I mean, I can't lie, bro. I think that's a 50-50 fight. But shit, Buddy McGirt was kind of true in what he was saying. Like, it's just like you said, man. It's the big leagues now. Like
For who?
for Earl, he in the big leagues now.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
This is
remember
definitely
you
this is
stated
definitely
that?
big leagues. Oh yeah, it's definitely big leagues, you know. That's why I was even saying whether there was any damage from the accident, serious brain damage from the accident or not, just coming out of the Porter fight and doing the drinking, I think that in itself already puts him in danger and a disadvantage going into fights like with Danny or Keith or Manny Pacquiao or something like that. Known big punchers.
Now, now that's what you call a savage. That's what you call being a savage. Now you could use that as being a savage.
No, this is what you call stupid if you go right into a fight like that with a big
They
puncher.
call
You need to take a break.
and fuck that. That's called being a savage. If he can come out of this and go back in the ring and do the same thing he been doing and beat Danny Garcia, that's a savage right there.
But let's say he wins, right? But what if he take
Not
a whole bunch of big shots, right? A whole bunch of big shots, and he just got in this accident. Don't you think he should take a little bit more time to recover without the alcohol? Remember I had to
yeah,
educate you earlier?
he can. He can. How long though? How long you think he should wait?
As long as medically is needed. Like y'all niggas, would you want him to just jump in there, nigga, right now?
If he cleared from the hospital by the doctors, what's the problem?
Ah, man. Y'all niggas, fanboys, y'all the
Man,
problem.
dude, I'm not no doctor. The doctor got more
That's
qualified
okay.
for that.
He's clear from the doctor, but you don't think that he needs to take time away from the alcohol and recuperate with his family and relax for a good period of time? Like, didn't Keith Thurman take like damn near 2 years? I'm not saying he got to take 2 years, but he took time off to recover. The nigga been fighting constantly. He just got unified. The club is not where he need to be. He need to just be like living his life, relaxing and chilling, not thinking about fighting right now. Y'all want this nigga to be still thinking about fighting right now. Fuck y'all ego. This nigga need to recover.
He's a
Hey,
savage though, Black.
Yeah, he keeps saying he a savage. Like what
he,
you mean?
can
Like
chill out. He can
Who is
chill out
that,
for a
Black?
while. I agree with
this
that.
same nigga Jamal Wright, the biggest fanboy of Errol Spence.
I agree with that.
He come back
He
every
can chill
time
out
with
for a
this.
while. But I'm hearing the fight still on. So it all
Hey
depends on
Jamal, let me ask you something. Let me ask you
yeah.
something. After seeing that wreck, fam, I don't give a damn what you heard. After seeing that wreck, you think Earl fighting in January?
I doubt it. I
Oh,
doubt it.
now you doubt it.
Probably March. Probably March. That shit gonna have to be pushed back or that shit will
Nah,
still.
bro, I don't see Earl coming back to late next year or probably not even none next year, probably early 2021.
It might be
Possibly.
that. It might be.
Possibly. That shit
I
would
mean,
be
I hope he come back earlier than that, but I don't want him to.
And to be honest, look, if it happens, look, the same thing that happened when Keith was gone, right? Them niggas better be mixing it up because they didn't do that shit when Keith was gone. So if
see
Earl gonna
now.
be gone for damn near 2 years, Keith need to fucking fight whoever need to fight. Sean need to fight whoever need to fight. Danny need to fight. Guys, all these guys need to fight. Don't be waiting around for the unified guy to come back and shit. You calling the nigga out talking about, oh, you taking a long ass break. Fuck. Stop worried about Earl. Y'all niggas need to
Well,
fight.
we know Crawford ain't finna fight none of them. He don't want
Here
to
you
fight
go.
none of them.
Here you go with this
We
shit.
already know that. We
That's what I
already
be
know he
saying.
ain't
This
finna
nigga.
fight. He already know he
You,
ain't finna fight. He ain't finna fight none of them folks. You know, cause if he did, he would have gave Danny Garcia them $7 million just like you gave Khan. But you want to offer him $3 million, so that show you right there. That's a duck. You ain't want to fight.
did your boy counter the offer though? Did he counter the offer?
He
You have to
basically
start somewhere. Did they
he said
negotiate?
yes,
Did they
they
negotiate?
negotiated. Yeah. Top rank got offered him $3 million. Danny said, "Give
Uh-huh.
me 5," and they say no. But Khan gave Khan 7 straight off the rip, 6 or 7 off the rip. So do they not tell you that do they want to fight?
So that's your theory is that Bud is ducking all the smoke on the PBC side. That what you're saying?
No, he ain't want to fight DSG. He ain't want to fight him because if he did, they would have gave him that money.
So he's ducking a challenger, a contender. What you saying? The nigga has the belt. He offered the fight to Danny. Danny, I guess, priced himself out the fight. He had the opportunity to get a belt and a bag.
Hold on,
So
he priced
you could
himself out of fight. How you
because
price
at the
yourself out
time
of
I'm
fight
asking
wanting
you at the
5 million?
time
You gave somebody
was
else
Danny a
2
champion?
million.
Was Danny
Okay,
a champion at the time? Was
was
Danny a
Khan the
champion?
champion? Was Khan the champion?
No, but he
Okay,
didn't reject the
so
fight. He didn't turn down the fight. That's my point.
hey, he who gonna turn down 7 million? I doubt if he gave Danny Garcia 7 million, he wouldn't have turned down that shit. Hell, nah, come on with it. 7 million is worth it's worth goddamn getting beat up probably. But the thing about it, you turned down you gave Khan $7 million, but you ain't want to give Danny Garcia 7 million or 5. They don't want the 5, but you gave an extra 2 million to Khan. Come on, man. They ain't want that. They ain't want to fight.
I don't do all the business with
Hold on,
them.
let me
Like
ask you something, Jamal.
maybe somebody sells, maybe Khan sells more. I don't know all the business like that.
Let me ask
Man,
you something, Jamal. And then Jamal, you gotta understand, Khan got a whole fucking 2 or 3 countries behind him. What the fuck?
okay, so what
Yeah.
they did
Oh,
on
no, hold
TV?
up, I ain't through yet. Let me ask you a question. You think Danny Garcia beat Terrence Crawford?
I don't think he beat him.
Okay, so what is you whining about for then, him not fighting him?
Because that's a good fight.
I ain't say it wasn't no good fight, but see, the thing is, you sit up here and talk about Terrence Crawford. When they offered Danny Garcia $3 million, I don't think Danny Garcia ever made over $3 million in his career, fam. So what is you talking about?
What the hell? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What that
What you
mean?
mean it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro? In boxing, that's a legendary fight. Plus, that was gonna be the most money that Danny Garcia ever made. So what is you talking about? The most money he made was when he fought Keith Thurman, and I think they got $2 million apiece, fam. It wasn't on no pay-per-view, so it wasn't no royalties behind that. If Terrence Crawford, if Danny Garcia would have accepted that fight for $3 million, I promise you that fight would have been on pay-per-view. Plus, he would have got some back end. So what is you
So,
talking about?
so do you think Khan deserves $7 million?
Yes, I think Khan deserved whatever he worked.
He wasn't
I
even
just,
goddamn
bro, didn't I just tell you Khan got 2 or 3 countries behind him? And see, that's why, but Jamal, don't come off as no new era dude. Because
No,
when
no,
Khan,
no, no, no.
hold up. Because when Khan came on the scene, this motherfucker was popular as shit. He was the first real motherfucker besides Nassim Ahmed to cross over.
Man, that was then, man. That we talking about now. That was then.
I'm talking
Hey,
about
let's
now too. You
yeah,
think? Hold up, cuz, hold up.
If Khan
So,
like Mayweather, he
hold
would
up.
have.
So
Mayweather.
businesses. Hold up. So let me tell you something real quick. You shouldn't have been talking about that was then, this was now. Well, let me tell you something, fam. A motherfucker ain't gonna pay you more than what they got to pay you, fam. If they don't think you worth that. So what is you talking about?
Do you actually think Khan was? Khan couldn't even get some.
Man, listen, it don't matter what the fuck I
why they
think.
hating on him? He got 7, bro. He got 7. He got 7, and he fought for
Right.
the
So why you couldn't? So
champ.
why you couldn't get that in the 7? You need a big fight, man.
Why
Crawford
y'all
is not.
crying about these niggas'
Because
purses, bro? Why y'all
I'm not.
mad?
Okay, because the purse gonna guarantee the fight. A big fight. You need a big fight. Okay, instead, you're gonna keep fighting these green
Hey,
peas
a big
machines.
fight is like a
That's all you
unification.
gonna fight then. Oh well, fuck it. He gonna keep fighting his that then. Them kind of fighters there. If he
Look,
ain't willing to pay extra money, extra couple of $1 million, $1-2 million to get these top PBC fighters, all you gonna keep fighting is dudes like Green Machine. That's it.
sounds silly, bro. Our TBA just told you, bro. The nigga got offered more money than he ever got, and then another opportunity to become champion. And then you could demand whatever purse you want to demand after that. That shit should have been easy. But these niggas, want to price themselves out of a championship fight. He didn't have a belt at the time. He didn't.
Okay, after
Still
Mean
don't have
Machine,
a
who
belt.
probably go? After
But guess
Mean
what?
Machine, who probably gonna
Bro,
fight after
you know
that?
what? You talking about all this shit. Hold
bro,
on,
see,
real
this
quick.
is. I'm
You talking
sorry.
shit about ducking. Have you ever seen Danny jump in the ring on Bud Crawford? We know who Danny want to fight. He jumped in the ring on Arrow. That's who he want to fight next.
He
That's
just
what
did
it's going
that. Only reason why he did that because he was forced to. They forcing him.
Man, see, this is say, you know what, bro? You know what, Jamal? You know what, fam? You
They
starting to
forced
really
him.
come off as a casual, bro.
Nah, I ain't no cat.
No,
I'm speaking.
I ain't say. I said you coming off as a fucking casual, bro. Just the lingo you are spitting. Do you hear what you said?
Well, so you mean to tell me they Heyman them ain't forcing them to fight all the big fighters on each other over there?
Bro, if they was forcing them to fight, them fights would have happened a long fucking time ago. What are you talking about?
Dude, how long ain't they fighting each other now?
Hey, why Heyman won't? Hey, why Heyman won't
No.
force him to fight Bud Crawford? Why Heyman won't force him to do that?
Earl ain't fought nobody but Sean Porter. What is you talking about? Only person he fought was Sean Porter, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, that's the only person he fought is Sean Porter.
Say, listen, bro. Earl is my guy. Earl been calling them. Earl been calling
Hey,
them
I'm gonna be
niggas out.
honest. Hey, on God and them, I'm gonna be honest, Jamal. You like 0-20 on this motherfucking channel. You 0-20, dog.
Yeah. So,
You 0-20.
everything I say, y'all trying to discredit the shit. Everything I'm saying, man.
But bro, if we only discrediting it because it needs to be discredited. See, that's the thing about you new era niggas or niggas who just casuals. Y'all gonna be like, oh, these niggas on here discrediting everything I'm saying. No, nigga, that ain't what we do. We don't hold niggas' hands. We don't fucking discredit a nigga just to discredit a nigga. Say, bro, you on the UGC, nigga. I shit fine balance. If a nigga out of line, nigga, we gonna tax him. That's how we coming.
One thing about it, I stand on my own. I'm a savage. I'm a one-man army.
Bro, and standing on your own, bro, standing on your own, you get demolished with that silly shit that you're saying.
Hey, Jamal, what happened when you stood alone earlier? You remember it was just me and you. What happened then?
Yeah, I had to jump off, having some business.
Oh, okay.
But I'm back.
Yeah. Drop off promotions and shit. Drop this nigga right off, nigga.
But like I say, if Crawford, if Top Rank ain't willing to pay extra to get them PBC fights over there, like I say, you gonna keep fighting Green Machine fights like that. whatever. That's
Hey,
good.
bro. Hey, he can't help who he fighting, fam. Just like Earl couldn't help who he was fighting at first. He had to fight whoever, fam, until the time came where he got one of them guys.
That's
See, you
true.
guys need to keep that same fucking energy.
When the
Yeah,
time
bro.
gonna call? The nigga been when the time gonna call? He been at welterweight a year now. If that,
Who?
Crawford.
Hell yeah, he been at welterweight a year. Beat the nigga, and then what you mentioned to forget, he beat the nigga who beat Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao just beat Thurman. So what is you saying?
What did you say, Jamal?
Crawford
Yeah.
goddamn ain't finna fight no damn about it. That's what I'm saying. He ain't fighting no damn about it. Fuck that.
All right.
It's not on the card.
All right. And you can admit that the niggas you defend is ducking that nigga right there.
I ain't seen nobody duck. Y'all ain't offering enough money.
Oh wow. So if
Y'all ain't
they
offering
ducked the
enough money.
offer, they ducked the offer, and they didn't even counter the offer.
Yeah, if you willing to get $7 million, goddamn shit, you can
And see why you talking, bro. He beat the nigga who beat. Hold up, Jamal. Hold up. Terrence Crawford beat the nigga who beat Manny Pacquiao. And don't nobody in welterweight look like. Hold up, nigga. Hold up. Terrence Crawford beat the nigga who beat Manny Pacquiao. And don't nobody in welterweight look like they could beat Manny Pacquiao if we're being honest right now.
Man, Jeff Horn was a fucking ball. He got fucking a gift fucking decision, man. That motherfucker wasn't shit. Come on now. And that's who you damn acting like he was somebody.
See, that's the difference between me and you, fam. Because see, the thing with me, I had questions about Terrence Crawford too, early. But after Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford fucking destroyed Jeff Horn, that nigga got all the credit in the world.
You destroyed him.
And you actually think Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao? I seen that fight too,
bro. Listen, real quick. Whether you felt Pacquiao won it or not, you seen Pacquiao get roughed the hell up by Jeff Horn, and that roughing up shit didn't happen at all when he fought Bud Crawford. We just showing you different levels of fighters. Like, it don't matter how big you are. Like, we thought Bud Crawford was at a disadvantage going in there with Jeff Horn, but he wasn't. He was far superior than the nigga. If Pacquiao was really so far superior than Jeff Horn, he wouldn't even been getting roughed up in the fight like that.
Well, at the end of the day, Crawford he needs to step up and fight somebody.
See what I'm saying? Hold up. Stop saying at the end of the day shit. Crawford needs to step up. Stop saying that shit. He just broke it down to you and gave you. Hold up, fam. He just broke it down to you, Jamal, and gave you a fucking scenario, and you just gonna say, "Well, at the end of the day, Crawford needs to fight somebody." What is you saying, fam?
Okay, that's one. Okay, that's one fight. Okay, we're gonna give Jeff Horn. Okay, that ain't the end of it. He still got more to do. You know, like that's it.
Nobody's saying that. Hey, listen. You talking about nobody's making an argument that that's it. We still need to see more from Bud Crawford at welterweight as well. We wish a lot of these other guys would step up. We wish a lot of these other guys would step up and face him. But until then, he got to fight who he can fight. Period. So, like, you making an argument for nothing. You know, Bud Crawford already. Listen, he's already a Hall of Famer, bro. He's already a Hall of Famer. Your guy just unified for the first time, bro. He just caught up to Keith Thurman. Yeah,
got 2 belts.
He got 2 belts. Cool.
My guy got 2 belts. And you know what? Let him keep fighting green machines, stuff like that. He gonna keep falling off that pound for pound list. I'm telling you that, because you can't keep being number one, looking good against Ball, and keep telling you pound for pound one. No,
say, bro, hold the fuck up. Hold up. I got this nigga Black. Say, bro, you sound silly as shit with the shit you saying, fam. So, with now one of them PBC fighters trying to fight him, which is all facts, you gonna open up your mouth and say this silly shit. Oh, you can't keep fighting these guys and still be number one. How the fuck he can't keep fighting who he posed to fight and still number one? So we want to take his ranking of number one away from him because PBC guys don't want to step up?
Wow.
Gotta take it. And you got to fight somebody, man.
You ain't got to take shit. What we need to take is you off this damn panel because you making yourself as talking boxing look real ridiculous right now. But see, we like guys like you. We like guys like you because we like to let the truth come to the power and the power come to the truth with you and take every confidence that you ever had in your body and snatch it all out of you, fam.
Man, you
Jamal, I don't
saying
know why
all this
you
shit
keep
ain't
doing
gonna
this to
change.
yourself, fam. I told you 0 and
Man,
20.
one thing about the man, like I say, he got to show me something.
Hey,
He
who
got
you
to show
doing
me
this
something.
for? Let me ask you something, Jamal. Who you doing this for? You doing it for
What you
you? Or you
mean?
doing it for you doing it for your side of the street? You doing it for Arrow? Who do you do this for? You come up here and get bodied. Do you do this for somebody or it's your own personal journey?
Man, I'm my own person, man. I'm doing it for
Oh,
me.
okay.
I like
His own
talking
is
boxing. I'm just talking
this
boxing.
nigga
I
own
like talking boxing.
personal.
You know, I
Most
like
niggas
talking
fight
boxing,
for
man. That's all I like.
a cause. This nigga fight for nothing.
I like talking boxing, man. And you know, and I ride for a nigga who I ride with. And
Whoa,
Spence,
you
Spence my
love
favorite
talking
fighter now.
Arrow Spence PVC. That's what you talk. You don't talk boxing.
Yeah, I
You
got a
just talk.
question.
What's up, Red?
Hey, what up? So I've been listening in for a little bit. I just got a quick question. You say he needs to fight somebody. Who is it
Right.
out there? Who is there out there who is willing to fight him? Because he's willing to fight anybody. You know, I haven't heard him turn any fights down. Who out there that is willing to fight him that you think he should fight? Should he fight?
Hold up. Is that my
Sean
nigga
Porter,
Red Glove Militant?
In the house.
Sean Porter, because Sean Porter already say he'll fight him. And what Crawford say? Nah, this my friend. I ain't gonna fight him. You don't want to fight nobody. Porter
Get
willing
that
to
nigga
fight you.
Red.
He said, Kid Porter
Get
and
that
Sean Porter
nigga
already said
Red.
he's willing to fight. He already said he's willing to fight. I will fight Terry Crawford. What Crawford said? No. Come on now. Nick. You tried, but try again.
So that's the only one you got. Because I mean, I don't agree with it, but
okay,
hold up. Let me tell you something.
Hold on,
let me tell you
Jamal.
something because you probably never talked to me before, probably never heard me before. I'm against that whole we're friends. The only time I'm for that is when it's brothers. So I actually agree with you on that. But there's still a precedent for that where good friends don't fight each other. Like I said, I don't agree with it, but there is a precedent for that. So being that we have a precedent for good friends who will refuse to fight each other, because this ain't the first time. What about the Durrell brothers and Andre Ward? They wouldn't fight because they were also good friends. So there is precedent for this. So being that there's a precedent for this, who is there who is willing to fight Crawford that he should fight?
Hello?
Oh, how about Kell Brook? How about Kell Brook?
Listen, fam.
I believe he said that he was willing to fight Kell Brook. I don't think that there was ever a refusal on Crawford's side.
He said make 147. I didn't really like that response, but you know.
But this the thing right here.
Hold up.
But no, this
Don't
the
start
thing
yelling.
right here. I like, but why we got to talk about a Kell Brook who ain't been shit in 2 years when you got all these PBC fighters? So now we want to sit up here and bring Kell Brook in and make him the crutch for the rest of these PBC fighters. See, Jamal, that's why I can't respect dudes like you and y'all analogies in the way y'all think. I'm not finna make Kell Brook no fucking crutch to these PBC fighters who don't want to fight Terrence Crawford.
Right.
How about you think about it? How about you think about it like it's a measuring stick. Spence fighter. Let's see if you can get him out of there quicker than Spence. It's just a measuring stick.
You know what? Any opponent but Arrow. Any opponent but Arrow. Y'all want to suggest anybody except for that nigga.
No, I want to fight. I want to. Spence already say he's gonna fight. I'm gonna stop him.
No, you don't. You want him to fight Danny. You want him to fight Danny next. Matter of fact, you want that nigga to fight next week.
Here's my thought.
I'm telling you,
the man has a belt. I'm all for undisputed. And Crawford
at the end of the.
Hold on, Jamal. You got to stop cutting people off, man. Stop cutting people off. Hey, go ahead, Red.
All right.
All I'm saying is, this is the way I see it. I'm all for undisputed. All right. And there's only 3 champions right now. Errol Spence is one of them, and he got 2 belts. So why would Crawford not try to fight him? Why would we not want to see that fight? I'd rather see more consolidation. So I mean,
You gotta use a different word. He don't know what that means.
Nah, I know that.
we we need it. We need less champions. Okay, that's what we need. We need less champions. And I agree with you on
In
the
other
whole
words,
Sean Porter
Jamal,
thing.
one face, one name, Jamal. You know.
I agree with you on the whole Sean. I agree with you on the whole Sean Porter thing. But here's the thing: fighting Sean Porter doesn't bring us no closer to undisputed at this point. And even if he was willing to fight Sean Porter, Errol Spence was the one who decided to take the easy road. So
But
that fight was already
this the
taken
thing
up.
right here. Okay, since Earl Spence on the shelf, I feel like Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao should get it on next.
I agree because that will be for undisputed.
Look, that's the angle I'm taking them because if we steady trying to put these guys with other guys, if we want, like Black say, one face, one name, we have to make these champions fight each other. Manny Pacquiao been ducking Terrence Crawford for years.
Yep, he
Ducking
has.
him. And look, Earl is hurt right now. You know what I'm saying? So we know he out of commission. So I think now the pressure applies with a Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, and I agree.
Terrence Crawford deserved that, fam. He deserved that. He need to stop getting looked over like the boxing public is looking over him, fam. Like, I'm an Earl Spence fan, but I'm a Terrence Crawford fan, too. Who I'm going for Earl Spence if they fight. But I'm a big time.
Hey, real quick, sorry to cut y'all off. Hey, Gun Rights and Justin, man, y'all need to chill. I'm gonna kick both of y'all, man. Like, y'all need to just keep it together. Like, Justin Trouble, you just changed your avatar. That's why I ain't gave you no wrench because, you know, you be doing some weird stuff sometimes. And Gun Rights, you kind of new, so y'all need to chill out, man. You know, this is the internet. You know, y'all leave that street shit in the street. This internet. But go ahead, y'all.
Spence trying to win Supreme. That's what Spence trying to do. He trying to clear. He gonna clear all them PVC. Okay, at the end of the tunnel, we're gonna get them 3 belts, and then we're going for undisputed. That's what Spence trying. He trying to put him at welterweight and go on and move up. That's how you do it. Spence playing chess. He ain't.
Well, I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't start talking about chess till this nigga start ducking Crawford. Then y'all brought out these new games. But now he playing Monopoly and shit.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not trying to wait for Errol Spence Jr. He's on the shelf for now. You know, the show must go on.
Must go on, bro.
It needs to be Pacquiao and Crawford until Errol Spence comes back.
And you know what? I figured it out, Red. They don't want Errol Spence to take a break because they ain't gonna have shit to talk about. They're gonna have shit. They're not gonna have shit to talk about. They shit is gonna be dead out here, bro.
Well, they don't got no choice at this point. I mean,
hey, Errol, take in that case, Errol, take 3 years off, man. 3 years off. Tired of hearing this bullshit.
Porter went to fight him. Gonna fight Porter. Goddamn, fuck that. Like, that's the difference. That's the thing. Different kind of animal. Spence said already. I don't care. We friends.
Hey man.
Okay, he could fight Porter, but he should go for Pacquiao first. You know, Errol Spence is going to be out for a little while, so yeah, he could fight Porter, but he should go for Pacquiao first. Why wouldn't he try to become unified first? What? So your guy could be the A side? Is that what it is?
No, man, Pacquiao, he got the want to fight. Man, Pacquiao ain't trying to fight Crawford. So man,
but hold on, but Errol Spence
but I guess
don't
the
gotta
rest
want
of PBC
the fight.
niggas.
But hold up, Spence don't gotta want the fight though.
So what?
Like, is that what you're telling me? Spence, Pacquiao has to want the fight, but Spence don't. Is that what you're telling me?
Spence wants the fight. He already said 60-40, they don't want to take 40%. Toss a 50-50 fight. No. I got 2 belts. How you gonna get 50-50? No.
When you
get 40.
How's he gonna get 50-50? The guy was undisputed at 140.
Man, that's 140, man.
And Spence was, hold up. But Spence wasn't even unified yet. He wasn't even
unified. He was a baby champ.
So if you ain't gonna give
one belt promotion,
Crawford, if you're not gonna give Crawford credit for being undisputed at a lower weight, then you can't give Spence credit for what he didn't do yet. Okay. In fact, in both scenarios, you can't give credit to Spence for something he didn't do yet, and they both only had 1 belt. So 50-50 sounds pretty damn fair to me.
He go 50-50 with everybody else.
Yep. With people who don't got belts. So why is it
Right.
different when it comes to somebody who has a belt?
He went 50-50 with Mikey, who
Make
had
that
no
make
belt,
sense to me.
and he went 50-50 with Mikey, who had no belt, and he went 50-50 with Porter,
Like
who had a belt, but he said the nigga can't sell out a family.
And guess what?
barbecue.
Mikey didn't even have a single fight at 147 yet when he fought him, and he gave him 50-50. We're talking about somebody who has a belt and who has fights under his belt, but he don't get 50-50. Make that make sense.
So you
There's
just
maggots crawling all out of this nigga casket today.
So basically, Crawford think he supposed to just skip the line. I don't want to fight nobody else. I don't want to have no type of competition. I just want to fight Spence. That's it. You don't want to fight nobody.
How is him fighting? Hold on. How is him fighting him before Garcia skipping the line? Why did Garcia get to skip the line? Answer me that.
So Garcia don't fight everybody.
Exactly. No. He never fought nobody at 147. Remember, lower weights don't matter. So why does he get to skip the line? Make it make sense.
He ain't skipped the line. What you mean? Garcia ain't skipped the line.
Mikey Garcia did skip the line.
Mikey Garcia called him out. Spence wasn't looking for no damn Mikey Garcia.
But Crawford didn't call him out, did he? Oh, wait. Yes, he did. To his face. Right there in front of Ellie Setback. So a call out works for Mikey Garcia, but it don't work for Terrence Crawford. Okay? Mikey Garcia can have 0 fights at 147, but Terrence Crawford having a belt and a couple other fights doesn't matter at 147. Yeah. Your logic does not exist.
Talk your shit, Red Glove. Talk that shit, Red Glove.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Tell your boy to fight somebody.
Salute to Samuel Shaw for timing the niggas out, man. I was
Tell
trying
your
to do
boys
it.
to step up and fight him. How
Tell
about
your
that?
boy to fight.
Tell your boys to step up and fight him. How about that? Like I just bodied you. I just bodied you, and you came back with the same non-existent logic.
Yeah, what he said. Tell your boy to fight somebody. Tell your boy to fight somebody. But you sound silly as shit. Tell your boy to fight somebody. Tell your boy to fight somebody. What type of man? Is that the fuck? That's the only thing you got to say, bro.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Tell him to fight somebody.
That's why
you a you ain't got nothing else to. You ain't got nothing else to say.
All right, man. All right, man. It was good having him on, but we gotta release him. He done.
That's overkill. Say, bro, tell your boy to fight somebody.
Like that just didn't make no sense.
Red Glove, you bodied the shit out of him.
And I was, to be honest, I wasn't even trying to jump on to debate. I was just trying to jump on to like kind of.
Yeah, but Red, you know you got to get your sparring in though. You got to do
that. Red Glove bodied the shit out of him. Jamal, you got to get your weight up, bro. Like for real, bro. That logic you coming with, bro. That just show that you just watch boxing. You don't really do this. Like, for real, that logic he got, it just show you don't really do this, but you will get baptized when you come over here to the UGC. And today was you got baptized.
Yeah.
Has he ever been on the panel before?
Yeah, he was on here yesterday. We baptized him yesterday too, but you know, today Black had a chance to go one-on-one and baptize his ass to start off.
He tried to say something slick in the chat, and I just put the link in there. Like, come on, dog, stop playing.
His logic was definitely flawed. Give me a second. I gotta switch my headset. This one's about to die. Unfortunately, I gotta switch to that one. Y'all said that y'all can't hear me that well, but I'll do my best. So just give me a sec.
Yeah, it seemed like when you put fanboys in your title and you go live, YouTube send these niggas a special notification. These niggas be here. They just show up. All defensive and shit. You be like, damn, nigga, I guess you is the fanboy. We knew you was gonna show up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody that be catching the live. Shout out to the ones catching the playback. Just go to the channels tab and subscribe to everybody in UDC Click. Do that. Support. Shout out to LTBA, Boxing Talk, been catching these live streams this week. And yeah, we just had to address, the fanboys, man. I got to take this shit more serious, man. This ain't about y'all's ego and y'all's, y'all motherfucking revenue. Y'all gotta have other hustles, man, than just using people for y'all hustle.
Hey, you're not
Yeah.
hearing yourself echo or anything right now, are you?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I got to do this on the speaker on my phone because for some reason the other headset don't want to. It connects, but it don't want to play the
Because
audio.
you brought too much heat out, man, on Jamal. So he starts rewiring shit. You know how that shit go. You gotta
Yeah,
take it easy sometimes.
the argument about, he thinks he could just skip the line when Mikey Garcia got a shot 50-50, when Mikey Garcia got 50-50, with less accolades. Like, come on. Like, you can't bring up Mikey's accomplishments when you just said that Bud's Undisputed didn't mean nothing because it was at 140. Because Mikey didn't have a single fight yet. So with that logic, you just basically nullified any argument you had for Mikey,
Yep. Yeah, man. So,
but that's why he ain't have nothing else to say. He's just like, tell your boy to fight somebody. It's like, okay, like he's fought more people. With your logic, he's fought more people than Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia got the shot.
He might as well say, "Dude, go EJ on him." Just say some random shit. Fuck it, just
do the
say
EJ
anything.
on him.
Like, what part of EJ are we doing right here? Are we flipping cars? Or are we, But hey, man, hopefully the nigga take a break, dude. Be honest, I want him to.
Who? Spence?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think he pretty much has no choice but to do that. I mean, going into a fight like he normally would at this point is really career suicide. Not because he would probably take a loss, but because that I don't care if he didn't have broken bones. He was in a bad that accident was bad. That had to take some kind of a toll on him, physically and mentally. That could be tough mentally as well. So he definitely should take some time off. Hopefully not to the point where he has to relinquish a belt or two. But I mean, if he does, the whole
very well
division
possible.
Yeah,
that's very possible. We gotta just accept that. I mean, we seen it happen with Keith. He had some injuries that happened, and he stayed out longer than expected, and he had to relinquish the belt. Like, all he had to do was just try to fight and come back. And we've seen that he couldn't do that. He struggled in his first comeback fight, at a certain point in the fight, and then he lost in the second fight. Yeah. Not saying that can happen to Spence, but reality shows that it's just a brutal nature of the sport, man. You can take a lot of punishment, and things may not go your way. You might take a loss along the way.
Yeah. So the reality is this: I do want the fight to happen, but I do want both men to be at 100% as well. So yeah, he should definitely take a break, probably come back and take a tune-up or two. As much as I hate to say that, but and then hopefully make that fight, and hopefully Crawford will have unified by that point, because that's going to take some time.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna keep the same energy, man. Like, I'm not gonna be doing see, a lot of these casual fanboys, like when Keith Thurman, after he unified and his time period was when he was out, all they did was talk hella shit about Keith, right? Criticize him for being out. If this man was, I already seen the punishment he took in the Sean Porter fight. I know this nigga been drinking. Analyzing the situation, I'm not gonna say, oh, this nigga out here ducking because he taking a long period off from the ring. Like, we already knew realistically before the Sean Porter fight, you was ducking Crawford. We knew that. But in this situation, not even thinking about you and Crawford right now. That's out. Like, you're not ready. You need to get your health together, get your life together. So it's a different situation. The nigga is, we're not gonna be hearing I'm not gonna be putting out no duck talk about Errol while this nigga is out with this injury leave type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just and we got to put the same heat and intensity on these fighters that's still in the welterweight division. If Errol is out, that don't mean y'all just sit back and not fight. Keith was out and these niggas did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. So Hopefully they fight and they step it up. But with Sean Porter, he's like a joker card in the whole equation. Like Sean Porter wants smoke with everybody, so Sean Porter is great for the sport.
Yeah, he is. I've always liked Sean. Like, I know a lot of people don't like him because of his dad, and I get that because I think
Like
some of
even
my
now, I think his dad is he's starting to become likable because he knows he's stepping back a little bit and allowing Sean to kind of take the front row now a little bit.
yeah, which I wish he would have did that earlier because it's kind of hurt Sean, but it is what it is. But I'm at least he's he's doing the right thing for his son by doing that.
Man, I just tell you like this. I feel like they made Sean Porter, like, this ain't no disrespect to Bud Crawford. Like, I think Bud Crawford is tremendous. I still, in my eyes, he's still the best. But I believe that they made Sean Porter the most dangerous welterweight in giving that fight to Errol Spence. A lot of people probably disagree and say they felt Errol Spence won the fight. Cool, whatever. He got the 2 straps. But I can tell you one thing, man. All that did was just made Sean Porter a more motivated fighter ever, because he already know what he did to Errol Spence, and he just know he getting better and better. He know that. That nigga was tremendous in there, bro. Be honest with you. He was tremendous in there. And his style clearly can give any fighter problems in there, even Bud Crawford, in my opinion. Bud will probably still figure a way to win it, but Porter, in his game plan, his preparation, his dad, his team, it's different, bro. And this nigga taking care of his body. He ain't doing dumb shit, flipping cars and nothing stupid. He already back training right now. Athlete, for real, a real athlete, not a bag chaser. He a real athlete / bag getter. So
yep. I mean,
y'all niggas gotta stop
really,
hating and just admire when niggas is doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah, I think it really says something about him when, remember, he was supposed to fight Keith Thurman that first time and ended up getting postponed because of I don't remember if it was an injury or the car accident, but remember he had that little sparring,
Yeah.
and I know it's not the same thing as a fight, but one, it showed that he cares about the fans because he didn't just go and spar the guy. He had it, streamed on the internet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So he cares about the fans, and then he's making sure that he stays in, he keeps his body tuned, he's staying in shape, like he was training for this fight before he even knew the fight was gonna really happen or not.
Right.
Remember that, like they were saying they were already training for the Errol Spence fight, even though Errol Spence hadn't signed his side of the contract yet. So, which is smart because it's like, let's say Spence did back out for whatever reason. He was gonna still fight somebody. So why not be ready? Why not be prepared?
Right.
So
and that's his mentality, man. Be prepared. And Bud Crawford's mentality has always been, don't get tired. And that dude, he don't get tired. And that's the thing about it, why he's one of the most avoided fighters. You got a guy in there who always in shape, he don't get tired, and he a dog. Like, it's a problem, bro. It's a serious problem. You got to be 100% ready to jump in there with Bud. Any mistake, he too sharp, he too in shape, he too strong, he too hungry, bro. Like, you can't be in there bullshitting. So while niggas is popping bottles, he probably in the gym training, hitting the heavy bag or some shit. While these niggas throwing ones on ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that tuned in today, man. Back-to-back live streams. Salute to Red, back-to-back live streams too. And then salute to the special guest, Jamal Wright. He tried to come back twice. It's just like, man, they so emotional. The fanboys are so emotional with this Errol Spence stuff, man. And like I said, y'all just in the way. Y'all just in the way, man. Y'all not here to help Errol Spence, man. This is about y'all. A lot of y'all use him for y'all's own, I don't know, publicity or some shit or clout, and
I
it's just
mean,
ridiculous.
yeah, because I mean, just look at this whole situation with the car accident, right? A lot of us have been saying that it appears, I don't think I ever heard anybody say it outright, but I've heard, a lot of us say it appears like he has a drinking problem. And what do we get? Oh, y'all just looking for any reason to hate on Errol Spence Jr. But then look at what happened here. Like, if if you if you have somebody that you care about and you see they're doing crack, are you gonna just act like that's okay? Or are you gonna try to, tell your friend, hey, you got a problem. You need to quit that shit. It's the same thing. He has a problem, and the fact that he got a DUI, I mean, that just seals the deal for me that what a lot of us been saying is true. He has a drinking problem. He could have
Mm.
died in that car accident, and then what would happen? Your favorite fighter, his career could have ended even without him dying. But let's say he did lose his life. Like, who really cared about him in the end? The people telling him he had a problem, or the yes men? I think it's the people, trying to tell me he had a problem. It's tough love. It may not be what he wants to hear, but it is what he needs to hear. Um, so, and it goes the same with his career. If he goes on ducking and all this stuff, he could have a situation where he loses to somebody that he shouldn't. Or, I mean,
Mm.
we don't even know if he's going to come back from this. I mean, more than likely he will, but who knows how this car accident did affect him, so
Right.
then the fight doesn't happen. And not saying that he shouldn't look out for his health first, but that's why we should have got the fight when we could.
Right. Because of shit like this. Yeah. That marinating shit.
Yep, marinating go wrong. It happens all the time. We saw it with the AJ Wilder fight. We've seen it with many other. There's fights throughout history that never happened.
Yep.
Um, and a lot of those were due to unforeseen circumstances that came into play.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm against marinating.
Yeah. If it's not in the kitchen and it ain't about marinating some type of, like, get that shit out of here. We don't want to be marinating fights, you know. But yeah, man. Hey, Justin Trouble and Gun Rights Mafia, man, y'all good. If y'all get past y'all differences, man, shit, it'll be a strong little unit up in here. So y'all got to get past that. He says DUI better be happy. That's all he got. You could have got his hair chopped. Could have got his hair chopped off. You better grow fast. All that wasted talent. I mean, shit. You
Yeah, I
got to
mean,
make some
he
changes
is
out here
lucky.
when shit like that happen. What you say, bro?
No, I was agreeing with him. He's right. He is lucky. That's all he got because um, Angel said it best. There's people who've been in car accidents that weren't as bad who have suffered worse. So
Yeah.
he's lucky. The DUI is all he got instead of a life or career ending injury. So he needs to count his blessings. When he's feeling well enough, do like you said, take his family to, Jamaica or, wherever he wants to take them, spend some time with them. And then when he's feeling well enough, you know, get back to training and get ready to come back to this boxing thing.
Yeah. Right. I think that one thing that we put first is health on the UGC side. We want these guys to be in the right health, and that's why we push these guys to not be, fucking up their damn body when they need to be in tip top condition, fighting at the top level. And like I brought up earlier, if you don't believe me, somebody could be in tip top shape and still get murked in the ring. But when you are not fighting or not preparing at the top level, you increases the risk of getting your ass killed in that ring. So these dudes just gotta take it more serious. Stop bullshitting and not just about safety in the ring. It's about safety outside the ring too. Because some of these people making dumbass decisions, they're hanging out with people that really don't give a shit about them. It's just using them for their clout, using them for their money, and you can get your ass touched out here, man. You know, these motherfuckers. They say hoes ain't loyal. Some of these niggas ain't loyal either. So y'all
Yeah.
got to just be aware, and most importantly, man, just keep that connection with your fam. You know, shit, I brought up the example before. Like no woman want to be in a situation where the dude out partying all the time. He at the strip clubs and doing always drunk and driving drunk and shit like that, and always come home to, the wife and kids after he's super wasted and shit. You don't want to be in a situation you get in a car wreck, you paralyzed, and now your wife and your kids got to take care of your crippled ass.
Yep.
So you should have just been there with them in the first place, and it never would have happened. But you out here trying to please niggas.
I mean, to be honest, if I was a trainer, I would probably have a stipulation, or even a manager. I would probably have a stipulation that none of my fighters own a motorcycle, because a lot of these guys. I mean, look at Verdejo. He was in an accident, and it took him out of commission for a while. And it's not even about that he was out of commission for a while, but it could have been worse. And maybe have some in the contract where when they have erratic behavior, like having DUIs and stuff like that, that require that if they're going to a bar, that they don't drive there, that they either have a friend take them or they use a Uber like Lyft, or use a service like Uber or Lyft. And I know that seems a bit extreme, but it's really in the fighter's best interest.
Yeah. So, we encouraging these guys to do better. We interested in these fighters doing better, man, and getting better. Sean Porter, man, I think he's been a highlight of just this month, because the performance he put up against Errol Spence, it just shows when you focus in and you are determined, no matter if people count you out or you're the underdog or whatever, you put your mind to something, you fully dedicate yourself, you don't poison your body, and you just get a head start if you need to in training, you can be successful, man. And you can shut all the naysayers up. And you'll make people respect you. People be like, man, the motherfucker made me respect him that night. So salute to Sean Porter, man. And the ones that I just salute the fighters that setting a good example, man. Not doing dumb shit. So that's why niggas hate on us. It's because we flame niggas that do dumb ass shit. And they mad about it. Because they do dumb shit too. So that's why they mad. Dumb niggas get mad when we flame the dumb shit. Rest in peace, Diego Corrales. Like, yeah. Like even in his passing, we still got to talk about the fact that this dude was driving on a motorcycle. Like, even if he wasn't drunk, I don't know particulars. Even if he wasn't drunk, the mere fact that you got that much money and you decided to ride a motorcycle, probably super fast, and you don't have to put yourself in that position. Just certain choices. And then you're a superior athlete, so you're putting yourself more at risk. If you get hurt, even if he didn't pass away, if he fucked up his bones or his arm or leg or something to where it altered his professional career, like that's still it's a dumb thing to do. It's a dumb thing to do. It's like you put your life on the line anyway in the ring. So outside of the ring, you need to do as minimal risky things as possible. You shouldn't be doing risky stuff outside the ring when you already do that. Like, I don't know if I'm sure there's other things that have a higher adrenaline rush, but that one's got to be up there, getting in that motherfucking boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? In front of all the people in the world and shit, fight at top level. So it's like, but these fucking fanboys, man, Flamon said, "No excuses for Errol. He's rich and has too much to lose." Exactly. You got to treat yourself like, man, um, I'm very, very valuable, man. My life, people are depending on my life. Literally, they're depending on you to live, and so that they can still make their money, and uh, so that you can keep representing their brand. They need people to help push these brands. So Earl is a good marketing tool. Not hating on that. Market what you can market, Earl. But you got to carry yourself differently. Like you got to be able to get your habits in your personal life under control. Because if it didn't leak out to the public, it wouldn't even be nothing talked about. Nothing. Just be like, okay, we'll never know. He looking tremendous in the ring, and we'll never know. But not everybody sees this as an issue. But we're gonna shut it down, man. Salute to everybody that participated today. Our TV Boxing Talk. Jamal Wright. Big salute to the homie unbiased or biased boxing talk. IBFP, Bruce fucking Vane. Everybody that keeps it real, man, and pushes this true media. Hey, Red Glove, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to have some closing thoughts, bro? We about to get up out of here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me as always. It's always a pleasure. What I got to hear today was fire as always. And I just want anybody who hears this video to understand what we talk about here, our point of view is usually in the best interest of the sport and of the fighters. Tomorrow is promised to no man. So why are we going to marinate for, I mean, I understand marinating a little bit, but in this day and age, it's become ridiculous, to the point where we marinate so long that fights don't happen due to death, injury, or retirement, and that's, it shouldn't be that way. We should get the fights when they're supposed to happen. And of course, if there's an unforeseen circumstance, we're going to be understanding of that. Errol Spence, he gets a pass for a while because, he was in a really bad accident. But, we could have had that fight already before this accident happened. And, but I hope he gets full recovery. And just like last time, I hope everybody learns from his mistakes instead of making that mistake themselves.
Facts. So salute to you, Red, man. Always blessing us, man. When you came on and wasn't even trying to, but you bodied the dude real bad. But that's just how that shit go. That's how that shit go. And one thing I want to just in closing, I want to say is to the fanboys, it's time to grow up. A lot of y'all, it's just time to grow up. It's time to mature, and it's all about making better choices, man, and doing better. So if Errol Spence is the example that we needed to see for us to learn these lessons, like, okay, it's a time and a place to turn up, man. Okay, it's a time and a place to turn up. And it wasn't the right time for Errol, And so I just want the guy to come back healthy, take the time off you need to take off. We got to keep the same energy. Keith took a long ass time off when he unified, so it is what it is. These other niggas need to fight. Fortunately for us on this side, our whole fucking channel and content don't revolve around Errol Spence. Okay, there's a lot boxing to talk about. So, for the rest of y'all that's holding on to this Errol Spence shit and that's all y'all got going, hang in there. Deontay Wilder, I think, has a fight coming up, and I think Charlo's is fighting, Hulk Hogan's son or something, Dennis Hogan or some shit. And so, like I said, hang in there. But that's all we got, man. UDC.